Molitor are an integral part of the grand tradition of baseball and help keep it interesting, but we've also had some rather unorthodox situations this year catching our attention. A loaded bat controversy, sandpaper baseball scandals, and perhaps the problem that has really got us on our toes, the beanball. George Grande brushes us up on the brushback.
Here comes the 0-2 to Willie. Randy's hit. Look out.
The beanball. It's been evident everywhere in this 1987 season. Willie Wilson charging the mound after being hit by a pitch. Reggie Jackson coming to the aid of his home run hitting teammate Mark McGuire. And the most glaring incident of the season, Andre Dawson being hit in the face by San Diego's Eric Schau.
Yeah, I'm still bitter. You know, look at my face. I got, I don't know how many stitches in my mouth, and like I said, it could have been a lot worse, you know. And again, you know, you throw up around someone's head, you're not only messing with the livelihood, but you're messing with the life.
I'm very sorry that Andre Dawson has chosen to believe that I hit him intentionally. I've sent personal letters to both Andre and Rick Sutcliffe, and I've done everything that I feel that I can do in a decent manner and in a Christian manner. I can recall no other time in history where a beating incident, an unintentional one and an accident, has caused such a fervor and a stir without even giving me the benefit of innocent till proven guilty.
Baseball is a physical game. It involves contact. It must be played hard and it must be played aggressively. But that those acts that are intended to hurt or injure another player will be viewed as intolerable by me.
While only a pitcher knows for sure if he's intentionally throwing at a batter, this year's rash of close calls has reopened the beanball debate.
The brushback pitch is nothing new to the game of baseball. It's been around since baseball's inception. But if you talk to those people who have been a part of this game of baseball for a while, they'll tell you that the rash of 87 close pitches is more a product of a lack of skill than it is of any deliberate effort to harm.
You've got some clubs that don't have the good pitching. There's a shortage of pitchers, actually, in the major leagues. And some of these fellows are getting tapped pretty good, so they're going to try to put a stop to it. But I think they're doing it the wrong way.
They're never going to stop it. I mean, you can't stop them. I guarantee you, because I was a pitcher, and I would say at least 25 or 30% of the time that I threw a ball up and in, it was unintentional, and it gets away from you. So how can you stop it? I mean, a lot of times you get a guy with a breaking ball, or you hit him with a different type pitch on a fastball, but I don't think they're ever going to stop it.
I don't believe in a pitcher throwing at somebody's head. But if I was a pitcher and I threw a ball tight to a hitter that's been a good hitter and has been wearing me out, and if I can back him off the plate and put a little fear in him to make him a lesser hitter, I know I would do it.
We had a fine line that you never threw the ball behind a hitter because that's headhunting, and it was a fine line. You knock them down by throwing at their chin as hard as you can throw. And when you throw in front of a hitter, he always has a chance to get out of the way of the ball. But we demanded respect, and we'd knock you down 2-3 times in a row sometimes.
Almost to a man, former major leaguers believe the best way to head off headhunting is to leave it in the player's hands.
You know, the players took care of this game for a long time, for over 100 years. And I think if they let the players take care of the game right now, then you'd see things get back in order a little bit. It might be a little rough sledding at first. You might see a few more fights, but after they went through that cycle, then I think you'd see everything and you'd see better baseball.
I think pitchers today perhaps don't have the control that they had in yesteryear. When a guy wants to get the brushback done in the olden times, or just say 10 or 15 years ago, he knew how to go about it. I think there was an art to the brushback pitch at that time. Today, it just seems they wind up and throw it at a guy, and if it's there, it gets the job done. If it doesn't, you know, somebody winds up getting hit.
Take it from those who have been there before. Pitching is an art form. From setting up a batter with a changeup to setting him down on his duff. An art form that former major leaguers feel has gotten lost in the shuffle of 1980s baseball. I'm George Grande for